Timewalking continues with a raid opening up. I didn't even realize this shit was open. Also, player housing updates coming in hot and fast, and what the current state is of Mythic Plus and everything else. Let's just jump straight in here. Oh, watching the news? No, you're not. You're watching the biggest giveaway ever from Samiccus. $140 in BNet balance could be yours. All you got to do is watch 1 hour of this shitty stream. That's right. What can you use the BNet balance to buy? Anything your heart desires, from the store, the merch shop, whatever it is. Listen, guys, you can get yourself the long boy mount. That thing is available again. Maybe get yourself some pets for all I care. Hey, even a little mount pack. Yeah, maybe you're a classic Andy who just enjoys the classic version of the game. There's things you can buy as well. Listen, guys, all it takes is watching 1 hour of this shitty stream. You will get 1 point to enter the giveaway. Every hour beyond that is another point you can use to enter the giveaway. Enter multiple times. Buy shit off the merch shop. Buy these Judgment Helm set. Buy some hats. Buy the, Pepe Dreadlord push pillow. Some cool sweaters. Whatever you want. I'm not judging how you spend it. I'm just going to give it to you if you win. Get yourself the epic, or I should say collector's edition. That's right. Guys, I'm live Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern time. Get in here. Watch 1 hour of stream. Every hour beyond, there's another chance to enter. Enter and win. Winner announced December 23rd. Timewalking Blackrock Depths raid reopened. I didn't even know this. I knew we were doing the Turbulent Time Waste Classic version right now of Dungeons, but I didn't know that the Blackrock Depths raid was reopened. So evidently you could do this thing now in LFR difficulty, jumping into Blackrock Depths, the remade version of it, not the old real classic version of it. This is the anniversary version of this dungeon. There's a quest actually that you can get from Grana Dormu, which will grant you 681 track gear. That's right, so 681 champion track gear. You'll also get 500 badges, 10 carved crests, and 45 valor stones for completing the quest. Besides that, 675 veteran track gear will be dropping off of these bosses. Now, the thing about this quest is you only actually have to kill the final boss, and this thing right now is split into 3 separate wings on LFR. So you can technically accept the quest, just queue up for the final wing, and complete the quest. Kind of an easy way to get some quick 681 gear if you're still trying to gear out, fill out some empty slots, whatever that may be. But a nice little fun thing to do. Also, the Blackrock Depths raid was fun. We remember we did that last year, final day of the year. On my final stream, we ran and cleared the Blackrock Depths raid. It was a good time. A little bit overtuned early on, though, if you remember. But good time, and there's some decor items to be had as well. That's right. You can get the Dark Iron Chandelier from doing this run. So there you go, another little piece that you can do, another little reason maybe to actually get out and run this thing. Besides that, raiding continues with the Winter Veil event. Now, we did talk about this, but one thing I wanted to mention is if you are doing the Mana Forged Omega raid, yes, Demancius will be wearing a nice little Christmas hat. They call him the Demancius the All Caroling right now. These hats and stuff do drop off the bosses. So right now, only Demancius is dressed up for the occasion. But actually, any boss you kill in the Mana Forged Omega raid does have a chance to drop some Winter Veil items. That's right, so some little Christmas hats, the green or the red. If you want to get some of that stuff, fun little way to kind of clear out the raid. Do it on any difficulty, and there's a chance of these things dropping. But for now, Demancius is the only one feeling the Christmas spirit. That's right. Moving on to some player housing stuff, right? Player housing, a big deal. People enjoying it, having a good time with it. One thing that's coming sooner than we thought, with the launch of Midnight, we are getting the Blood Elf and Night Elf player houses. That's right. For those of you who've been wanting to, be your Blood Elf self or your Night Elf self and goon in your palace of Night Elfery or Blood Elfery, you'll be able to do that with the launch of Midnight. We're going to see both Blood Elf, look at this aesthetic, it's a nice aesthetic actually, Blood Elf and Night Elf style homes will be made available. Create the chateau for Neltharion, or I should say Tyrande and her little boy toys to go have a good time in, right? That's a good place to be. And these customizations, I was surprised, they're going to be available right at the launch of the expansion. I thought maybe we're going to be a little bit deeper in before we get these things. And this is just the beginning, guys. I'm expecting more racial combinations. Right now we have human orc. We're getting these 2 elf ones. I think for sure eventually we're going to get some Draenei ones, maybe some more trolly looking stuff. I don't know what a troll one would be, just a fucking tent. What the hell is the Dark Spear aesthetic? Maybe Zandalari trolls will be an aesthetic we'll get. But player housing continues to be iterated on and continues to be a big feature that Blizzard keeps pumping time into. Besides that, dungeon hotfixes are in, guys. Right now people are having issues running the new Windrunner Spire. dungeon. Evidently, there was like this disconnect that kept happening. Blizzard's patched that out and fixed it. Blackfire, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge. Now, this one is a real interesting story, guys. How glorious does this pet look? Does it look like it's worth $9,999? Because that's what it's currently listed at as on the Blizzard store. That's right. It has been data mined. The Heart Glow Listener pet is listed for $9,999. Cheap, yeah, cheap. It's a good. They didn't make it $10,000, right? So that's the good thing, right? It's $1 short, so at least they're keeping it under 10. But a $9,999 pet. The Heart Glow Listener is an adorable golden owl with a flashy symbol above its head. Now, what could this be? Kind of looks like a play on the Tyrande owl, but a light-ified version. Now, this is obviously a mistake, guys. Blizzard did not mean to put this thing for $9,999. Anybody who tried to purchase it got an error back, so the price isn't right. This will get fixed eventually. Maybe it's supposed to be $9. I have no idea. But somebody just fell asleep on the keyboard or was, gooning their life away as they worked from home and accidentally shot a load on the keyboard and shot $999 into the store. So there you go. You can't really buy this one yet, but eventually it will be made available. Looks like it's going to be one that's made available in the WoW store once Midnight actually launches. Yeah, for $10K, they better one-shot Mythic Ball. For $10K, this thing better come out of the game and pleasure me softly. That's all I'm saying. It's not going to do that, and it's not going to be $9,999, so don't worry about it. Back to player housing a little bit. Some of the crazy shit people have been doing. This person built an entire shipyard inside of those big domes that we're going to eventually be able to have. That's right. They built an entire ship. I don't know how people do this shit. People get really fucking creative, but this is a room inside the house. We're going to have those rooms with those skyboxes. They created an entire room that looks like a freaking Kultiran shipyard. So, again, I keep showing some of the creative shit people are doing. The people are getting wild with player housing stuff, and the amount of things people are able to create is... It's unending. It's never ending. The stuff people do. I don't know if there's actually an interior to this ship. Doesn't look like it, but a really cool looking freaking ship that this person built here. Also, you guys ever heard of Mr. GM? That's right, our friend. He calls this stream his pre-stream or pre-watch. Look, Mr. GM created an add-on that will allow us to create some of the coolest B-roll we've ever seen in the game. That's right. The WoW Camera Tools add-on created by Mr. GM himself will allow you to create some really, really cool clips. Let's check this video out here on how this thing works. Just real quick, look at this. You can click a little rotation, and you're able to then make your character disappear and create images like this via WoW. I mean, this is totally in the game, just through an add-on, able to create some really, really cool B-roll. Again, he just kind of clicks, he zoom in, hide the player, and there you go. Some really cool looking stuff that you'll be able to record, screenshot, obviously create some really cool, maybe machinima out of this thing. But this was created by Mr. GM himself. You can go download it now off the Curse Forge and have a good time. And this is one add-on that definitely won't get eliminated via the add-on purge. So a pretty cool one there from Mr. GM for sure. I think he did a really good job with this thing, honestly. It looks pretty intuitive. Looks like an easy one to use, and I think it'll be pretty damn useful for anyone who wants to create content in the game. So a nice one there from Mr. GM. Besides that, guys, we have the closing numbers for Mythic Plus. Really, I mean, it's the end of the season, the end of the expansion, and honestly, participation. We looked at the numbers not too long ago. Pretty much at an all-time low. But let's look at the classes right now that are being played the most at the highest end keys. Plus 22 right now is the highest key being completed on retail. We got Frost DKs in there, Beast Mastery Hunters, Furry and Protection Warriors. Prot Warrior looks like the main tank here. Restoration Druid, a Havoc Demon Hunter, Elemental Shaman, Restoration Shaman, and then it gets a little bit wishy-washy here at the end. But it looks like really what your meta is a Prot Warrior, followed by Beast Mastery Hunter, Frost DK, and a Havoc Demon Hunter, and then you throw in a Restoration Druid in there to heal. Right now, the current numbers, we've seen it, no changes, honestly, the entire season here. Iko Del Meldani, number 1, Arakara at the very bottom in terms of participation and completion rate, plus 10s and plus 12s, being completed at the highest rate. No shocker there. People want to do this shit for their Myth Track gear and for their 3K IO. But looking at overall participation, guys, yeah, it's fallen off a cliff, both in Legion Remix and in the current retail version of the game. All-time lows. Look, there's so many other things to do right now besides running Mythic Plus. I think mostly everybody who was actually doing Mythic Plus already achieved the achievements they wanted to achieve and got the gear they wanted to get. Right now, it's kind of just about running around, maybe collecting some decor, collecting some transmog that you hadn't over the time, and finishing out Legion Remix if you hadn't done that too. So closing out Legion Remix and closing out really the expansion overall is really what's going on right now. And for today, that is all in terms of news.